Hi viewers, my name's Daniel. This is my brother over here asleep and his name's Nathan. Tonight we're coming in live for you on this second episode of Gay Chat. And yeah, we're covering for Clive and Jimmy tonight. So, you know, we've got the great pleasure of bringing you an episode from Australia. Firstly, I'll just kind of take you through the living conditions of our, you know, where we're living right now. I mean, this is our bedroom. This is also our studio. As you can see, it's pretty shabby. I mean, look at the fucking windows, for Christ's sake. Last winter, that really screwed us. I mean, the windows are that, they're not even double glazed. And last winter, Nathan suffered such severe frostbite, right, that he actually had to lose 3 toes. I mean, he's a little amputee, so he walks with a little wobble like a penguin now. So, you know, I feel kind of sorry for the guy. It's kind of hard getting him shoes, but yeah, so, I mean, the fucker stabbed our mum with a fork like 5 months ago, though, because she would make him a cup of tea. So this little fucker's going to suffer for this later. But yeah, we're going to do some funny shit to him, just, you know, drawing his head a little bit till he gets a little pissed off, and hopefully that'll be quite an exciting episode. But yeah, I mean, look at these conditions. Look at them. They're god awful. I mean, you know, we're living in poverty, and this is actually really good for us right now. And I mean, look at it. Look at it. This is worse than what Harry Potter was living in when he was living in the cupboard under the stairs in Philosopher's Stone. I mean, I wish a shiny stone would come out of my asshole and end up in my pocket, make me a nice few million, and a little box office sales. I mean, we're not even getting paid for this episode right now. So, but anyway, we're going to come in, hopefully do some nice stuff for you guys tonight, give you a few chuckles, and yeah, hopefully going good. So yeah, but anyway, we're going to get this little fucker right now, and this is payback for mum, you little son of a bitch. Here we go.
The fuck are you doing?
Whoa. Chill the fuck out, Nathan.
Oh my god. What the fuck is on my head?
You're live on Gay Chat right now, bro.
Hello, guys.
What do you think?
My name's Nathan.
So as you can see, guys, I was trying to write I like men on his head. You know, it's payback for stabbing mum with a fork, you son of a bitch.
I didn't
That's what you
actually
get.
fucking stab her though. I threatened
So
her.
yeah, but I guess we could tell you a little bit about ourselves. Obviously, we've been adopted. And you know, there's this one time where Nathan was actually meant to get a PS3 for Christmas time, but didn't because his brother Aaron sold it for crack rocks, so he actually ended up with a Rubik's Cube. And he couldn't actually do the Rubik's Cube because he's a bit socially retarded. And, you know, he doesn't really understand colours. So what he had to do is, like, you know, one time, you know, he couldn't really do it. So we just told him, you know, just, the whole idea of it is you peel the stickers off. So he peeled off all the stickers just so he could actually get the right colours. You know, it's a bit of a sad story for him because he was actually meant to end up with a PlayStation. But, yeah, like, another thing about Nathan as well here is that in our town, you know, some of the kids kind of bully him, so I have to stick up for him a lot. You know, I'm like Chuck Norris. You know, I'm a trained black belt in jiu-jitsu, karate, and taekwondo, and some other shit that I can't pronounce. But it's quite, you know, it's quite ironic because it's, you know, it bodes well for him that when we came together.
Ironic when he can't even fucking fight.
You know, I can. You know, like you know, one time I actually, you know, it's under wraps and I don't really want to bust it open, but I did actually train Jet Li for most of his movies.
That's true.
At the age of 12.
In his fucking dreams.
I was a black belt of Muay Thai.
Fucker.
But anyway, you know, I don't really want to hype myself too much on this video. Fuck off, you little bitch. But because in our town they like to bully Nathan, not just because of his special needs, but you know, he's got a little nickname. They call him Kangaroo Jack, and that is because basically he's got a lot of problems down below, and you know, with his genital region. And basically, it wasn't until the age of like 14 that people actually could confirm him, and doctors could confirm him as a full male, because basically he has a deficiency that because he's a bit of a retard and a bit of a spastic, and because of how much he laughs, his balls tend to like raise up and suck up quite a lot. So all that kind of leaves him with is like a little flappy bit of skin, like a pouch. And then the boys in the block would just be like, oh, look at your pouch, look, you know, your mum fucked a kangaroo, you're Kangaroo Jack. And all this shit. So, you know, he's been bullied quite hard for that, and you know, he does get very jealous of me. So, you know, I mean, after all, you know, I'm a young prodigy. I can understand that he would be. You know, I mean, I went out with Kylie Minogue for like 2 years.
For like never.
You know, some of the other crazy shit I've done, you know, at the age of 11, I've done skateboarding with Tony Hawk. You know, I've done some of the most insane shit ever. Nathan's not done no insane shit.
Yeah, fucking
the most nut shit Nathan's ever done is sucking dick. You know, he also got raped by his dad. I'm sorry to have to say this, Nathan. I'm actually sorry for this, but Nathan was actually an abusee. You know, he was abused by our father at a very young age. Nathan had a big thing for Crash Bandicoot and Bugs Bunny at a young age. And what happened is our dad, Stephen, decided one birthday he'd dress up as Crash Bandicoot and Bugs. After the party had finished, you know, we're asleep, we're in bed. Our dad just straight run up in the room and was like, yo, Nath. And Nathan just opened his eyes, he's like, what, Dad? You know, he's dressed up as Bugs Bunny. He's like, whoa. He's like, is that you in there, Dad? He's like, what? And he's like, Nathan, just put this in your mouth. Just put it in your mouth, Nathan. He's like, well, Dad.
He was sitting there watching it, masturbating.
Why do I do that? Why am I going to do that, Dad? That's surely not what I should be doing. He goes, look, this is what all the Looney Tunes are doing, Nath. This is what all the Looney Tunes are doing. And then Nathan just sucked his dick. So we just came back from the dunny.
Hopefully, it will stink even more when Pete goes in there.
You know, we was going to Febreze it, but, you know, we thought we wouldn't. Me and Nathan both went in there, left a couple little nukes. Mine looked literally like... Mine looked like a collection of Rolos, but about with the girth of a Snickers bar. And it had some little nuts in it too. And hopefully when Pete goes in there, that's going to stink for you, you little fucker. So fuck you.
You, Pete, yeah.
That's twice in 1 week we've got you little son of a bitch. In the town of Dunn, there's this nice little pet shop. It's called Pets For You. And, you know, it's run by this old lady. She's been doing it for about 20 years now. And, you know, our mum took us in there when we was about 7 years old. And Nathan was only like 5 years old then. And basically what happened is, we was going out back, just looking around, looking at all the animals, the reptiles, and there was a couple, you know, the hamsters and the guinea pig, all the different types of animals in there. And Mum was going to be getting us a pet for my birthday. And what happened is, you know, Nathan decided he'd be a sly little fucker. And he just slid one of the cages right open. Boom. Jacked one of the hamsters straight out of there. He's just walking around with this hamster. He keeps showing it around. All I can keep seeing is a little hamster. Next thing you know, he wanted to try and get out the store. I was telling Nathan, put it back. He wouldn't put it back. Yeah, Mum was even telling him, put the fucker back. He wouldn't put it back. Next thing you know, he decided to store it in his jacket. Goes home, lost the hamster, completely lost it. 2 hours later, we sat down, just chilling, just reading a nice little book. Next thing is he's twitching, he's pulling these faces, and I'm thinking, what's the matter? He's like, I think I found the hamster. I'm like, where did you find it? He's like, I think it's in my fucking ass. I was like, oh, are you shitting me right now? Are you shitting me? I tell you, I'm mentally disturbed right now, because even having to relay the memories, I had to tell him to bend over and check his ass like a 40-year-old, like a police warden. Like he was going into prison. I had to cavity search him. 2 fingers straight up his fucking ass, trying to pull this little furry critter out of there. You know, it was trapped up there. You know, I was trying to get it out. It was like something out of fucking Madagascar. And you know, so it's quite funny that Nathan has to tell all new girlfriends that he gets that basically his first orgasm came from a hamster. You know, and to this day, a girl still hasn't topped it. So, you know, that's quite funny, because just Pete's in there and he's just fucking watching his porn. You know, he lies to Mum. He tells Mum he's, you know, subscribed to Love Film, $8.99 a month. He's actually subscribed to I Love Men, and he's in there right now. I believe he's also subscribed to Gay Rabbit. You know, I've seen some of the shit he's done. You wouldn't believe. Me and Nate walked in him one time. You know, he told Mum he bought this Star Wars costume for Halloween. He didn't at all. He didn't at all. He was in there. I walked in on him, you know, masturbating over these 2 fucking blokes on this porn site on the TV. He had it all interlinked, streaming and all this shit. And he's in there and he's got it up and he's just streaming all this shit across, and he's in there busting a nut, like dressed up as Darth Vader, and you can hear him with his little mask on doing all his little grizzly.
Fucking mouth.
And you know, and he also had these little red LEDs around his dick, so he looked like a fucking lightsaber.
Like a police station right there.
Literally like some glowing up little lightsaber. And I'm like, what are you doing, you little fag? And he's like, oh, get out. X-ray, you got to be over 18. I was like, I've just turned 18, you fucker. He's like, just get out the room now. So, you know, I left anyway, because I didn't really want to be exposed to that. But,
you little 4-inch willy.
So, yeah, but, I mean, Pete keeps going on at Mum that, like, me and Nath need to get a job. We need to, like...
We're racing the fucking shed.
We need to, you know, we need to earn money. And all, I'm like, why do we need to earn money? If we want money, we'll just ask Mum. Shut up, Pete. Like, you know...
Fuck you, Pete.
Fuck you, Pete.
If you watch this,
I hope he's not watching this. But, like, seriously, like, you know, we don't need to get jobs. But then Mum did actually say to us about it for a little bit. So
We
you know,
understand because mum is saying it.
yeah, as soon as Mum said, you know, me and Nath were like, okay, we'll consider it. We'll consider it.
We'll think about it.
You know, I got a couple of calls. Like, I got a call up from Bruce Willis to be in the new Die Hard, but you know, I weren't really feeling it, so I kind of turned it down. But you know, I'm blowing up in music right now and some other stuff. I'm kind of doing
songs.
Yeah, I'm doing some stuff with 50 Cent right now. But well, you know, the problem is like, you know, I just get bored. And like, so does Nath, and we're just kind of, you know, we're guys that really not meant to be tied down. So, but anyway, we eventually like was playing Call of Duty, Black Ops, just banging it out. Pete's like, yo, I work 5 o'clock in the morning till like 2 in the afternoon. What are you guys doing? We're like, Pete, who's got the platinum trophy on Black Ops here? Not you. What are you doing? What are you doing? There's something to be proud of. Fuck all. Fuck off. You deliver like shit like UPS or some shit. I don't give a fuck. You take little brown boxes to people's houses. Like, you know, the funny thing is, like, me and Nath, we got to like level 42 on zombies this one time. And like,
together?
You know, we was really proud of that. And next thing you know, we get called up by the army and they wanted us to come down there and do some combat training. So we went down there. And they probably thinking to yourselves, whoa, he's a retard. Yes, he is. But they still took him down, like, and wanted to test his like physical ability, and like, you know, Nath performed real well. Really but the reason why we actually wasn't successful in staying in the army is because, well, we don't really like to like. We'll give you both accounts. I mean, the paper account on our dismissal said that there was too much accounts of friendly fire by Daniel and Nathan.
Fuck them.
My actual view and Nathan's view is like they should have livened up a little bit, because
it's a fucking joke.
You know, what happened is in combat training, the first little error, it wasn't nothing big. You know, Nath just tossed a grenade. You know, he was just having a laugh. He just tossed a grenade. And you know,
I didn't know someone was out taking a piss.
Now a guy's lost his leg, but no, he didn't need that leg. Like, he's like, yo, my leg, I've lost my leg. It's like, yo, stop being greedy. Seriously, stop being greedy. There's a lot of people out there worse off. I'm like, yo, Nath lost 3 toes to frostbite. Like, you know, just stop being greedy. And then they also, you know, the final dismissal came from when, like, me and Nath was competing against these 2 other brothers. Like, you know, we're climbing up against the wall, competing against the Joneses, you know, over the combat wall. And next thing you know, we get to the top of this climbing wall, and we're, like, up there before the Joneses. And what happens is, like, you know, Nath gets up there first, and I'm still climbing, and I'm going up against this other fucking Jones brother, and his brother's already at the top. So what does Nath do? As Jones is reaching over to pull his other Jones's brother, like, Dom, straight up over the wall, like, Nath just pushes him off the wall. And he was just all in good fun. It was all in good fun. It was competition. Like, we don't really like those fuckers, but it was all in competition. But like, because he broke his elbow, they're like, yo, that's you shouldn't be doing that to comrades. I'm like, well, really, he's just gay, so just, you know, suck a dick. He tried touching my bum, so Nath was just defending me. You know, you shouldn't be looking at my ass when we're climbing the wall. Like, he kept doing this, like, looking up. He said he was just looking for the next foothold. I said, then why was you looking at my ass? You know, I don't know, I don't trust the guy. But so that's why, you know, we got signed out. You know, that's why we got dismissed from the army. You know, Nath went AWOL a couple times. You know, he said he was just trying to find Wally, but they didn't really, like, take kind to that. We're wrapping up tonight. It's going to come to an end now. We're just going to say thanks to Clive and both Jimmy for letting us, you know, represent Australia tonight, and, you know, just do a scene. But fuck off, Nath. But you know, we just like to say thanks to you guys for viewing, and you know, leave some comments in the section below. I think somewhere down here.
Whoa!
There should also be a subscribe button, like somewhere around here as well. And also down a little bit lower. Fuck, stop touching me, you fucking fag. Down below a bit further, there's a comment section, and below that a like section. So if you can make an account, just, you know, like, just like that. Look at this. Look what I have to deal with.